So we've made it to the Codec Conversation, episode 51, man. Please feel free. If you like our stuff, subscribe to our channel. If you want to support us, hit that like button right there. But today we have decided to go a little different today.
Coming off that awesome episode 50, we're gonna keep the train rolling here.
Yep, absolutely. Leave your comments below. Tell us what you think. We would love to hear all that. But if you're interested in listening to our podcast, by all means, find us in whatever podcast services you are. So today we are going to talk about all the things we find weird about Metal Gear, or that we thought could be better, could have gone without, all the excess stuff, things we've decided to ignore. And I think you're looking forward to this by the look in your eye.
Oh yeah, no, we got the email. I don't know if you want to pull it up and read it, but we got an email about it. And so
I'm gonna look.
Yeah, look.
No, but keep going.
No, but so there's a lot of stuff. As someone who we love Metal Gear for what it is, obviously we're doing a podcast about Metal Gear. So, but with that comes some stuff that we would like to see changed. And with anything that, there's love in it, I think there's always some type of criticism. And that's what we are. We're critics. We critique things. We give our opinions. So obviously all of this is just opinions. You can, though, send us an email or comment below letting us know, hey, what do you guys think should be changed? Or maybe that wasn't too cool in the Metal Gear universe.
Absolutely. I haven't found the email yet, but hey, if I do, we'll look for it. Not a problem. But let's start. We're gonna keep it in order. We're going to only talk about today
solids.
Yep, solids from PlayStation to GameCube to PS2, PS3, and eventually new gen, what we are today.
Yeah.
So let us start with Metal Gear Solid 1.
That's right. Metal Gear Solid 1. Fantastic game, obviously. A few things about it, though. I think that everything that has culminated with Metal Gear Solid 1 has been leading up to games changing. Everything about it was cinematic and movie-like. A few things with it, though. The whole interaction with the DARPA chief. What? What happened there? We thought we were going to get this epic, so I don't know if you remember the marketing. I don't, because I was very young, but I looked at it, in the past. I saw the marketing, and they were marketing like Psycho Mantis, Sniper Wolf, all these characters, and the DARPA chief. Like, you were ready for that, and obviously Gray Fox. You saw like these bosses that they were ready to go. You get in there, and he dies. And why does he die, Arnaldo?
Fox died. Yes. So for anyone you need dead, for whatever reason, and we're going to talk about Fox die a little bit through this. It's like, oh, he died of heart attack. No, he didn't. Fox died.
Fox died.
It's just a heart attack.
Hashtag Fox died.
Hashtag out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Just, so one of my gripes about Metal Gear Solid 1 is that, I mean, we've talked about it on the show before, and someone has said it in an email that it's a memorization technique, but Snake literally questions
everything.
Every single thing. As soon as you finish your sentence, he questions the last thing you said.
It's true.
I'll give an example. I like chocolate cake. Chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake. What's funny is that David Hayter made that up. It wasn't Kojima's thing. It was because it's not in the. He doesn't do it in the Japanese games. He doesn't question it. He says it, but he doesn't do it with the question. You know what I mean? So it's like when David Hayter was making the voice for it, he was just like, yeah, you kind of have to talk like this, and you have to question the stuff that's happening. And it's like wait. Why?
But everything, though, every single thing. The first one, surveillance cameras.
Yeah, surveillance cameras. Like, dude, we see it. We see it.
We see it. First off, we see a surveillance camera. 2, did you expect anything else?
Right. You're going into this base. You already went
highly
through,
secure military base.
and you went through Zanzibar land, outer heaven. You know what it is to be in like a facility like this. And you're questioning that there's surveillance cameras in a highly
Not only that,
guarded.
he's surprised
He's very surprised, Ronaldo.
that there's a surveillance camera,
Surveillance camera.
you know? And then it is like behind D. Nuclear warheads.
Metal Gear. Like, dude, your whole life is based on Metal Gear.
Like, how confused are you? You're suffering from such a dramatic PTSD.
yeah,
And you
seriously.
question everything.
Oranges. Like, just everyday toilet paper. You know, like, he's like wiping. He's like,
Can you imagine?
he's
you
just
imagine?
taking out the paper, and he's like, wait, toilet paper.
It's just like every single thing. Like,
Yeah,
everything they
no, of
say.
course.
Like, did no one ever get annoyed about that? Like,
I don't
yes,
know.
Snake,
In the booth. Like,
coffee. Yes, it's coffee. All right.
Yeah. And but yet he doesn't question the little PlayStation in when you're fighting Fox, when you're about to fight him, the little PlayStation,
Yeah.
or in the Twin Snakes version, Mario and Yoshi.
Mhm.
Doesn't question that. Clearly, that's the whole thing out of the picture of Metal Gear,
Right.
and you don't question that.
Right.
But
Right.
whatever,
Right.
you know, whatever.
Mhm. Okay. No, you know what he didn't, what would have been reasonable questioning when Psycho Mantis is reading your memory card.
Oh yeah, that is weird. And yet, you know,
No questions.
no questions. Oh, and hey, I'm gonna nod my head to the TV, completely break the fourth wall.
Yeah. He can break the fourth wall, but you can't understand why there's a camera.
Yeah, amazing part though. That was one of the best parts.
Beautiful
in
part.
gaming
Love the
history.
game though.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have it.
Fantastic game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Twin Snakes.
Yes, Twin Snakes. Now.
Fantastic game.
Yes.
I prefer it more than one. I know a lot of people will probably hate me for that, but
And it is a remake.
it's a remake.
It's a remake. It's not a remaster.
No, it is not.
It is a remake.
Why?
There's a debate about that.
Yeah, there was a huge debate that we saw on Twitter not so long ago. And it is a remake. The reason why it's a remake is because a lot of the assets weren't even used. There's a lot of dialogue that changed. Psycho Mantis's voice is not the same.
Neither
who
is
else?
Naomi.
Is Naomi's. There's a lot of stuff that was remade. So when you remake something, you use the stuff, right? The same
The materials,
same materials,
yeah.
same
Yep.
concept of it,
Direction.
right? But you change a lot of stuff. Like, hey, you know what was better or what we should do now? Let's do this. Let's add this to the game.
Right.
Let's make him jump off a missile, do a backflip, and all that. That wasn't in part one.
Totally
guys.
necessary.
That wasn't in part one.
Totally necessary, though. Totally necessary.
Absolutely. I mean, he's an action hero. Why not? You know?
Why not be able to do something that is humanly impossible?
Correct.
So yeah.
So it is a remake. We want to make that clear because there is a debate whether it's a remaster or remake. Yes, obviously the graphics look better. It's a remaster in that sense, you know.
No,
But
it's a remake in that sense too, because a remaster is what 2 and 3 was.
Yeah, no, correct. Yes, 2 and 3 was remastered on Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. But what I'm saying is that it was those aspects of it. It was complete. Twin Snakes was completely remade from ground up. Okay,
They brought in the voice actors to do it again.
to do it again. Correct. So
yeah.
Prime example, Halo, completely remastered, right? Completely remastered, but also remade. Why? Because they made it from the ground all the way up. The
Absolutely.
Halo ones. Now, the Halo anniversary one that came out for 360, that was absolutely a remaster. Why? Because they take the same, literally, it's the same game, and they just made it look better.
So there you go.
So,
I
a
hope
lot
that
of
ends
changes
your
in Twin
debate.
Snakes.
Please let us know in the comments below what you
First
think.
person view. I mean, come on, guys.
Let us know what you think. Let us know. Are we wrong? You know? Hey, but we're gonna keep moving forward. So
Let's do
Twin
it.
Snakes.
Yes.
We've mentioned the unnecessary cinematic overbearing, not to say that it wasn't cool to watch, but when you really think about it, it's kind of like Is it necessary? You know what I mean? Couldn't there have been a better way that Snake kind of like dodged that missile, a more realistic way that we could be like, oh, that was cool. Like, were you really dazzled by the fact that he flipped on a missile? I mean, I wasn't. I was like,
I was though.
I was like,
As a
oh,
kid, I was
okay,
like, wow,
that's.
that was incredible.
But
And then I don't know if it's in part one, but I don't think it is in the original one. But when he's going down that place, like he's coming down. I don't know if you remember it. He's coming down the like the tightrope or something, and he does a bunch of backflips and lands. I don't know if that's in one.
No, it is
It's
not in one.
right. Okay,
it is
yeah.
not.
So another one. You didn't really have to do that many backflips, really.
No, you just can't live from from where he jumped and he did a black backflip
you would know.
from there.
You know.
You guys don't know about that story. Nor will I tell
Yo,
it
man,
here.
you guys don't know a lot of the stuff that hopefully one day we can shed some
You know
light.
what? They don't know a lot of your stuff either. Okay,
That's fine. And you can find it on YouTube.
Yonkers,
And you
all
can
right?
find it on YouTube. You can find it anywhere. So, just like they can find
No. That's not what I'm talking about. We're not talking about Zono Productions. All right, we're not talking about old videos.
Oh, but you know what's funny is that if they search for that stuff, it would come up. And
I'm just talking about things in your life. All right, I didn't film the whole roof thing. Okay, all right, I didn't film that.
Oh man.
So they're like, what are they even talking about?
Happening?
But
we'll
people
talk about
who
it one day.
our family and friends, they know that. Shut up, guys. It's not
Anyway,
funny. It's been 11 years. Let it
So
go.
Fox die. This thing, Fox die. You are fighting Liquid on top of this thing. You uppercut Liquid
What the heck was that?
to like the abyss, but he doesn't die. You hit him with your vehicle, shoot at him with your vehicle, everything, right? But that doesn't kill him. What kills him is
Fox died
Fox die.
because of nanomachines.
Why not?
Hey, can't kill him? Won't he didn't die from that, drop. I don't know how tall Metal Gear is. It's at least more than a building.
Yeah.
And he obviously, when he got uppercut that way, he fell on his back.
Yeah. Nanomachines.
Nanomachines, right? Hey, why doesn't... No, we haven't talked about part 2, so I'm not going to jump ahead. But what else in Twin Snake was just like, okay, like that was just, what? What is the deal with the wolf dogs attacking you and not Meryl?
Makes no sense.
Like, you're the musher.
Yeah. That makes...
the most about these dogs and impress Meryl because she's like, how do you know so much? And he's like, I'm a musher. Yet they attack you.
Yeah. Makes no sense.
Unless they explain it away this way. Because I think I just connected
it's
it.
with the scent.
Yes, it's...
Yeah.
I just connected it. Maybe Sniper Wolf gave them... Actually, listen. Sniper Wolf gave them your scent.
Yes.
And told them to attack. That's why when you put on her napkin, Sniper Wolf's napkin, they don't attack.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll make sense like that. Maybe you didn't think about that, Kojima.
Huh.
But if you did, we get it now.
Yeah, no, we got it.
We can admit when we're wrong, right?
Of course.
We can do it.
Come
Yeah,
on,
okay.
man. Come on.
No.
Oh, here we go.
The part with the mines, where she sees where the mines are, when you're about to fight Sniper Wolf for the first time, and she walks around it.
Oh, yes.
If you walk straight ahead, you avoid all of them.
Makes no sense.
You can just... I saw it in a video. It was just like, she does this whole thing. Takes a long time just to do that. And then you could just walk in a straight path, avoid all of them.
It makes no sense.
And you know what's funny? If she does all that, and then, like, let's say you shoot her or something like that, she will walk back in the same pattern, opposite,
and
smack you, and then walk back.
Yeah. Oh, she smacks you. Smacks you good. Yeah. Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yes. Metal Gear Solid 2. Now that is when they brought back not brought back, but rather started the first person view.
Yep.
Shadows, stuff like that. But it's not perfect. I think it was the first game in which when you shoot the guards expression, they kind of go,
They're like, what?
I'm like, what? Like, I get it. It's a little Easter egg and whatever the case may be, but
Very
I'm just like,
Japanese. Very Japanese too.
like, come on, man. Like, you're making it too ridiculous.
Yeah.
Love
it though. Love it.
Yeah. Love
Such
it.
a
Love
good
it. Love it.
game.
Love it. And what's with the excess in pornography? I mean, there are no naked girls or anything like that, but it's like women are in
Well, we
lingerie everywhere.
Well, we know Hideo Kojima. I mean, it's a little perv. You know, it's kind of a perv.
Look at me, Hideo.
He is. Guys, if you can't get that by now, look at Metal Gear Solid 5.
Look at Quiet. Look
And
at.
we'll talk about
we're
that.
not even gonna.
We'll talk about Metal Gear
Oh
Solid
my
5.
gosh!
Ronaldo. Come
What
on,
the
man.
Freaking heck! Get it together. Get it together.
Metal
man.
Gear Solid 2.
What? Listen, I got just one person. Vamp. What in the freaking heck is that?
What is that?
How is this guy faster than bullets? Obvious answer?
It's a video game.
Second obvious answer.
What's the second option?
Nanomachines.
Nano machines, man. Come on, dude. Nano machines. Everyone has them. Everyone needs them.
If you don't, you're a square.
You're not part of Metal Gear.
That's it. No, but we'll get to that. That's part 4.
That's part 4. Come on, guys.
But yeah.
Okay.
So in Metal Gear Solid 2, you've got this. You don't even know what he is. You know, his name is Vamp, and then he's like, oh, Raiden is like, oh, is it because he drinks blood or he's a vampire? And then Snake says, no, we don't call him Vamp because of that. We call him that because he's gay. What? What does Vamp and homosexuality have to do with? How do you connect the two?
I don't know.
I need to know. And then on top of that, he's quick as hell. How do you stand on water? Okay? There's one thing. He's quick enough to run on water. Okay, I can let that go. But at one point in time, he can stand
He's standing, guys.
on water.
He's standing. He's not sitting. He's standing.
He's sitting too.
He sits. I forgot. He sits.
When you first come in as Raiden,
And he dances.
dancing with water, on water, right? He can swim in the water. That'll kill you if you fall in.
Correct. Very good game, though. Very good game.
Excellent game. Excellent. I
Such a
mean,
good
Snake could have shot him when he went behind
Emma?
Had a clear shot. But no, you from the further side and this little much to aim at, you have to hit him.
Makes no sense.
Yep. Because I
And
guess
that bullet travel.
Snake. Yep. Snake was worried about hitting her or something. And then it doesn't matter how quickly you shoot him, she's still stabbed in a
100.
vital part in which she is bleeding internally because story mode.
Yeah.
So yeah, another thing that was just crazy. Why did we have to have Raiden naked?
No point. In Metal Gear Solid 1, he's not naked.
No, he's got his pants. I guess Ocelot learned his lesson. I guess he was like, hey, let's make it harder on him.
Right.
Strip him naked.
Take his junk out.
You know?
Flip around.
Why not?
You know?
Cover it up, walking around.
With a soda straw.
There you go.
Why
There
not?
you go. Logic, right?
That's right. Hideo Kojima.
Hideo Kojima, you are I don't know, man. I don't know. Even Snake says it's like amazing how you walk around like that.
Yeah, and then when he gets in the scene, it's like, whoosh, like, yeah,
Where were you?
Oh, the whole
How
the
did
whole
you?
time.
And then he goes waiting long. How did you get in there without anyone noticing that you were in there? I would have accepted if like the door opened and he came in or something like that.
Yeah.
Or whatever the case. But it's like, okay, so you entered the room and you watched me for a second.
Watched him a little.
Not only that, I didn't see you.
Yeah.
Okay. Another thing that's ridiculous about part 2. Deflecting bullets with a blade.
That's right. Why not? Why the heck not, Arnaldo? Why not?
I mean, it looks cool, but it's just,
How?
okay, that's over the top.
How did you not get shot?
I mean, eventually you get shot. Like if they just keep going, they just eventually they shoot you. But still, it's just like over the top.
It's crazy.
Exactly. Okay, so is that the end of part? I think
the other part too. Yeah, great game though. Great game.
Awesome game.
Yeah,
awesome.
Metal Gear Solid 3.
I was gonna end Metal Gear Solid 2 with Sonny being connected to Raiden's nanomachines, but
whatever,
nanomachines, right? Nanomachines.
Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yes. All right. So we might have the least amount of complaints from Metal Gear Solid 3. Maybe
perfect game.
Almost perfect.
Yeah, it's a perfect game.
Almost.
Yeah, it's a perfect game.
For instance, Naked Snake could have died at any point in time.
How so?
Are you kidding?
Are you kidding?
Like, so you live through falling down through the water, to the water
by the
after
bridge,
being thrown, right? Head first.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You survive somehow the Pain's Hornets. What stopped the Hornets from going down there?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of the Hornets, killing them with the revolvers. How fast do you have to spin those things to block you, from a 360 degrees,
right?
And they can't kill you. It's just he's just spinning. It's just you've got to be spinning that thing at 200 miles per hour in order.
You have to. To hit all of them like that. You saw how many were on the ground?
Yeah, they were just.
It was a bunch on the ground, like roaches. It was crazy.
And then on top of that, the Pain wasn't upset. Hey, you killed my wasp. They just kept working together. But then again, he did. You do kill him afterwards.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So stuff like that. Let's see. Snake being able to go back on mission after all of his injuries, broken bones and all, after 1 week?
1 week.
He went into the ICU. Stayed there for a week, and then went back out to do the mission.
Dude. Crazy. How was he not on crutches when he got there?
Dislocated elbow.
Yeah.
Right?
Cuts, all of that stuff.
Broken bones. Probably some ribs.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, because he patched it up here.
Patched up all that. Get to go back like it was nothing.
1 week. Try doing that for a week.
Shoot.
Come on, man.
Anything in part 3? Anything else in part 3 you can?
Not a lot. Vogan tells you the location of the Philosophers Legacy.
No, he doesn't just tell you. Because I can understand that whole villain cliche. He's just gonna splurt out the secrets, thinking you're gonna die anyway. He told three other people in the room where it was, knowing that there was a spy amongst them.
Right.
And it could have been anyone in the underground vault in Groznygrad.
Do you think it was maybe a ploy to see who would have taken it? All right, I know there's a spy amongst me. Let me just say it and see if it's lost.
That's not a bad thought.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a bad thought. But it still doesn't. It still responds to kind of like the cliche, I'll tell you before I kill you.
Yeah. No,
which he did twice, by the way.
Twice.
Remember, he was first in the torture scene, he was like nobody will get the legacy, and he says the location. Then when they find out that Eva was a double agent and she took the legacy, he tells Snake what the Philosopher Legacy is, and he says, "I'll tell you before I kill you."
Yep.
Did you not realize you failed at killing him the last time?
Failed killing him the last time.
So maybe you shouldn't speak so much, just in case.
But hey, video games. Great game.
And they're
fantastic.
Amazing game. Probably one of our favorites. And you know what's funny? There were no nanomachines in that game.
No nanomachines.
So how did Snake heal so fast?
Who knows?
No Fox died, no nanomachines. Maybe that's why there's not a lot of hate in that game. It was just basic story.
Here you go. Here we go. Metal Gear Solid 4, though. Wow, what a game!
I need to be ready for this one.
Not that many memorable villains, in my opinion. For me, I don't know how you feel.
Well, they had all the same theme. They were just these women on PTSD.
Yeah, I think that's why they're not as memorable, because they were kind of like
similar,
and kind of like the same. Like you kind of,
but then nostalgic at the same time because it was pointing to part one.
A lot of part one,
because remember the first one was Octopus,
and then
Raging. That was probably the most. No, the most memorable for me was the wolf.
Wolf, yeah, that was
like you're in the snow and you're trying to. She can come at you at any time. And
that was a really cool battle.
But
still, it's not like as memorable as fighting Sniper Wolf.
I don't know, man. I think it scared me more because Wolf could come out from anywhere and she's hunting you. Like it's like she can see your prints and stuff like that and follow you that way.
I don't know. For me, I like Sniper Wolf battle better.
That's fine. You might be more of a simple viewer. Like it's more of a tense, sniper versus sniper battle.
Which is what it felt like. Yeah. Although the best sniper battle in Metal Gear history is, of course, the end. But that's my opinion.
There you go.
So, but you don't feel that way,
huh?
You don't feel that way.
No, I'm not. It was a great battle. I'm saying there might be people who disagree.
What about you? What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah, the best sniper battle.
I think it was the end. I agree with you. I'm not saying I disagree with you. We agree sometimes. So
not all the time.
Get it on video. Not all the time. No.
Metal Gear Solid 4, man. Nanomachines everywhere.
Every single aspect of that game was nanomachines, Fox die. Nanomachines, Fox die. You're growing old.
How do you not die when Ocelot literally electrifies you?
He stabs you.
You're almost dead.
In the shoulder, between the shoulder and the chest area, and then electrocutes you.
How are you not dead?
Not dead. But even more funny, it was it was Fox die that kills Liquid Ocelot.
Right.
But in that very moment where you are so close to each other that he embraces you, where's Fox die then? What happened? Why didn't
it's not there?
It didn't activate. The whole game would have been over right there.
Yeah.
Maybe they might have killed Snake, the soldiers around them, but the game would have been over.
Correct.
And this whole thing with Johnny.
Oh man, we meet you in the first game, butt up and all.
Like, yeah, we get it. Like he was supposed to be this
comic relief, I guess.
Too. Yeah, comic relief and stuff like that. But I mean, I don't know, man. Being part of Rat Patrol 1, you would think that it's like you're talking about elite soldiers who were like on one mind and set like that. And Johnny was the anomaly who didn't have the nanomachines.
That's right.
That made them control each other. Well, not control, but be in tune with each other's movements.
Yeah, you could tell in the game, they're like this, everyone's connected, and he's kind of like finding his way.
And then on top of that, he proposes to Meryl.
Yeah, he does.
Like, that needed to be done. Like, he proposes to Meryl, and he loves her, and stuff like that, and whatever the case may be, I guess Meryl needed a love story, which really just trampled me, because it was just like, no, you're supposed to be with Snake, but he's too old now, and whatever the case may be. Like, okay, well, thanks for ruining that childhood thought, or whatever the case may be.
The hero never gets the girl.
Right, right. But then, in a turn of events, she says no, and then proposes to him. I was just like,
what? While they're shooting people and killing people.
No, but this is the thing. If I was Johnny, that would have been a deal breaker.
Yeah.
So wait, I proposed to you while we're killing people. I defended you, brought you back to life. You tell me no so that you can ask me to marry you?
I'd have been like, girl.
I changed my mind.
Yeah.
It's fine.
There. Sheesh.
Another problem. The team, the villains. I forgot what they were. The beauties, right? The beauties and the beast, right? I hated that. It was just like I get it. They were girls with PTSD, but why over-sexualize it?
Yeah, very over-sexualized.
Like they have these tight suits, and they're very beautiful women, and they're but they've got
the boob animations.
Yeah, they've got their assets out and stuff like that, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. It's like those kind of things. It's like for me, it's unnecessary. It's just like
yeah, no, for me too. Yeah.
like if you look at part 3 and the villains from part 3, you didn't have that problem.
Only with Eva and stuff, but that's like one character,
Yeah, but she wasn't a boss, and then at the same time, it was just like okay. But this was like just over the top boobish stuff everywhere. And then when they like you broke their skin in terms like that, like their stuff comes off, they would approach you, and then their attack is that they hold on to you or they grab onto you.
Yeah.
I was just like,
why again?
why? And how is this taking health? How is this killing me?
Great game though. Fantastic.
Amazing. Fan service.
What a good
all over, man. Like
it was so good.
I want to play it right now.
Yeah, me too.
I
have the PS3 at home too, which is awesome.
Well, I have a PS3 also.
No, I'm saying like I could play it.
Absolutely.
I should play it here. I have the Xbox here though. So
let's do it. It's just let us know if you want us to do a let's play while doing this.
Metal Gear Solid 5?
Shall we move on? No more for Metal Gear Solid 4?
I think I'm good.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yep. Metal Gear Solid 5. Okay.
We need a new episode. So we'll see you for episode 52 for Metal Gear Solid 5. Too much in this game, let me tell you.
But okay, so for those of you who don't know, Heido is not a fan of Metal Gear Solid 5 all too much.
Not too much, no.
So I will let him go on.
Okay, Gen Snake, this one's for you. I'm going to ramble on. Listen, Metal Gear Solid 5 is a great game overall. But hear what I'm saying. It's a great game. It's not a great Metal Gear Solid game. I know a lot of people are going to be like, dude, you shouldn't even be hosting a Metal Gear Solid podcast.
Which is true.
Yeah, it's true. We shouldn't be. I don't know why we have mics.
Yeah, I don't. No.
But it's not a great Metal Gear Solid game because, frankly, it's not a Metal Gear Solid game, guys. We have to face the facts. And I think that now it's been like, 2-3 years since the game came out. And I think in hindsight, we see, just like we saw Metal Gear Solid 2 years later, wow, like everyone was like, man, this game is not that good, whatever. But like all these years later, we're like, wow, this game was actually way ahead of its time. Not so much for Metal Gear Solid 5. I think in hindsight, again, even though I saw this as soon as I finished the game, not a good game. I know a lot of people say that there's like, certain things on episode 3, what is it? The chapter 3 not being there, and there was like stuff missing from the game. Guys, the whole game was like this. Like there's nothing missing from it. There are things, but it's only certain things that are missing from it. Still, the overall game was Metal Gear Solid 5 and open world. I think there's a place for open world, and that was Metal Gear Solid 3. Metal Gear Solid 3 was not extremely open world, but it was, it was open enough that there was an open playing field, bigger than the other games, right? And there was more places to explore and stuff like that. Not much. I'm looking, like I said before, I'm looking for Metal Gear. I'm looking for story. I'm looking for the bosses, and not that much memorable like bosses or characters really in the game. A lot of stuff I feel like was just like, let's just add it onto this so it could fit with this. Oh, let's add this guy, Skullface, so that it could probably fit with this. Honestly, Skullface, one of the wackest characters in Metal Gear history.
Who are you?
Who is this guy?
Why?
Who is this guy?
Why are you so ugly?
Why, man?
My goodness.
Come on, man. That's messed up. He got burned.
You know what? I was insensitive. I'm sorry. I was pretty. That was not a good thing to say to a fictional character. I'm sorry, Skullface.
Yeah. So listen. Overall,
dead though.
Yeah. Overall, not a good game, but I did enjoy. Not a good Metal Gear game, but I did enjoy it as a game. Very, very good game. The fight with Quiet, which a lot of people rave about. Wow, that joint was so whack. Let me tell you. Arnaldo doesn't agree, but I do. I feel like
play that joint in extreme.
Yeah, I did, and I got that S rank for it. But still, it's not as good as 3. Like, and I know that fighting the end is like this. It's like once in a lifetime thing. It's probably not gonna happen again for another 20 years to like something that good, fighting a boss that epic. But still, like it just felt like it was very limited, and I don't know. There was something missing from it. It didn't give me Metal Gear vibes. It just didn't. Yeah. Sahelanthropus, though, excellent boss. That was really a fantastic Metal Gear fight. I did enjoy that one. Yeah, man. I mean, we can get into Quiet now. I know we have some gripes on that too.
Yes, we do. Although, I will say this for the record. I guess that was like, we could have saved that for another episode. Your little rant there.
I know. I did say that I did have a rant. I did say it.
Yeah. They were warned. But yeah, man, Quiet. Like,
dude,
honestly, the explanation for her being the way that she was in bare skin, it's not gonna fly.
Right, it's not a good one.
It's not a good one whatsoever.
And you know why? Because the game even contradicts itself. Because
you can unlock not one outfit, but two outfits, in which she is fully
clothed,
dressed.
Yes,
and she can live. You know, because the idea is that she breathes. Because of what happened to her in the beginning, she can breathe through her skin, and if you cover that up, then she starts to suffocate.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that still doesn't explain why she is choosing to wear the skimpiest outfit in the world. Because I mean, if you're gonna get a bra, I mean, cover everything up here and down here, but then you can also dress her in her original XOF suit, which I guess is just, you know, you can because you can, but you know, it's just, you know, come on, we know that's not why you did it.
Yeah, it was a really bad excuse.
I mean, come on,
to over-sexualize a character.
I mean, over-sexualize indeed, because if you look at Stephanie Jostein, who she was modeled after, she's not that built.
Yeah, she's not as voluptuous as Quiet, you know, so it's a clear indication that a character is being over-sexualized. One, obviously to sell and market, but also to come up with an excuse to just have a character just be, you know, out in her bra and like this.
For you to look at, for you to stare at, for you to move her around and, you know, make things... Like, come on, like, every time there was a scene with Venom and Quiet or whatever, like, they always concentrated on her chest. And that to me is, that makes, like, when I'm playing, that makes me go like, come on, like, really? Like, this has to happen this way. Like that, while she's moving, breasts naturally move that way.
Yeah, like Dead or Alive. You ever play that game?
Dead or Alive? No, I don't even. We're not Dead or Alive podcast. I don't even.
But Dead or Alive.
Yeah, I know they really like. I mean, they also did it with Taki and Soul Calibur. It's just a lot of these things.
I mean, it's very Japanese-like, though. Like, this is what the Japanese...
Yeah, but he made a reason for it. He made a reason for having her that way.
I would understand if he was like, I wanted to do
You know what? She's just a whore.
And here it is.
She's just a whore.
Like, I'm a pervert, and here it is.
Here it is. We would have respected you a little more, all right?
But you actually made a reason.
You're like... And I don't know if you remember the article, that he was like, and when you find out why she has to be that way, you'll feel disgusted. No, he said you'll feel disgusted.
Yes.
Right? So a lot of theories went around. Is that really Chico and he became a woman or something like that? Is like,
I remember.
Yeah, all the theories that came out that Quiet was Chico and stuff like that, and look at the eyes and whatever. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, we'd feel pretty disgusted if we found out that Quiet was really a man. Okay. But no, it was just, she can't breathe without it.
That's it.
Pretty weak.
Anyway.
No, I need them to see the intent. It's really bad, Kojima. It was bad. Going on. I got it out.
You got it out.
I got it out. I needed. You had your rant.
No, I did, Johnson.
I'm just... I'm gonna have my little moment. Second off, I agree with you. Skullface. What the freaking heck?
Who is he?
Not only that, he could have killed Venom countless times.
Yeah, seriously. He could have shot him while they were in the car driving.
I mean, he had him surrounded
all over.
Is it that? I mean, I don't understand. Did you want Venom Snake to understand why you blew up his base and pretty much killed everyone around him and put him in a 9-year coma?
Yeah.
Like, did you think he would have a change of heart? Did you think that, hey, we can actually be friends?
Now the other one, the English language. Wow.
The Parasite?
The Parasite.
You really thought that was...
That is ridiculous, Arnaldo.
Yeah?
Taking away the English language, code talk or whatever it was, the whole Parasite thing. That was ridiculous, bro. Come on. That literally makes no sense.
Well, he was using the parasites to activate when the English language was spoken because English is the most popular language. So that's why he was using the parasites to activate with that language.
Yeah, but the reason it was because English speaking people came into whatever they were and then whatever ruined his thing and made him like that and stuff.
Well, he had different masters and stuff like that. And he was forced to learn the tongue that...
But out of all of that, they kill everything or whatever. The thing you got the most was, I gotta take away English now. They
not take away English.
That's what he's doing.
He's killing the people who speak English. So yes, but ultimately he is.
He just got killed, raped, whatever happened.
He didn't get anything.
No, none of that. Yeah, but whatever happened in his small village, right? That he explained, and he got burnt and all this stuff or whatever. He's like, man, I really hate them English. I really hate that English language. Instead of, man, I don't like those type of people or those kind of people, or like even make it racist or whatever and stuff, you know. Man, I gotta take away English from everyone.
I'm just trying to understand how he interpreted what the boss's will was in that direction, because, you know, he was also trying to interpret it in his own way, and he's like, this is what she wanted, this is, you know. And but yeah, man, I mean, there's just some things we overlook, and we're like, well, it's Metal Gear.
Yeah, it's Metal Gear, and it's Metal Gear.
Right.
It's Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Watch episode 50, guys. Come on, this is really
good. On our YouTube channel. As far as it goes, anything else
I'm good, man. I love Metal Gear.
I do. I love Metal Gear. Despite all of these things, I really do love. But I will say one thing about Part 5.
Here we go.
Is Kaz's reaction to finding out that Venom Snake is not the real big boss, and why such a dramatic reaction? Like, what the heck? Like, okay, I've held this secret from you for some time. Venom Snake is not the real big boss, and I'm somewhere else.
Spoiler alert, man.
Are you kidding me? This game has been out for how long now?
2 years. 2 years, something like that.
Yeah, people, listen, man. Come on. Are you really going to hold it to us? It's been 2 years. 2.
His fault, right there.
Whatever. But
anything else to say?
No, man. I think that's our gripe for now. We would love to hear what you have to say at underthecardboardbox.com. Again, if you love our content, if you loved what we just spoke about, leave a like, subscribe to us, leave a comment below, even if you didn't like it.
Yeah, if you didn't like it, send us an email. Be like, you guys are dumb or whatever, man. Just
you wouldn't be the first ones.
Absolutely not.
I mean, we can't. We have to hold ourselves to the same standards. If we're gonna,
of course,
rant about these games and say this was wrong and this was wrong and this was wrong. I mean, hey, pick on us. I mean, look at the hat that he's wearing.
Come on, Yankees, look the best team on the world in the world.
Look at the shave. Like, it could be just completely dumb, and you don't like it. But
even without the shave, you look dumb.
I know, man. I know. I've heard it before. I hear it all the time from you and stuff like that. But yet I'm the mean one to you, according to
sources.
That's right.
According to sources.
But guys, thank you for joining us for this Kodak Conversation in episode 51. We hope to see you in the next one.